All right, welcome to the ProfitThrust software. I am excited to show this to you, and this is just going to be a very simple overview of the main functions that you need to be able to do as per our discussions on how to get reviews and manage contacts and things like that. So whenever you log in, you'll come to a page that looks very similar to this. You may not have all the features and functions that you can see here, all these menu items, and all this information here. Not a big deal. So the first thing is I want to show you adding contacts. Right over here, you'll see contacts. And so I've got a few listed here. It's that simple plus button. You can add a photo of them if you have a photo. If you work like that, that's fine. First name, last name, email address, phone number. This phone number, it's best if it is a cell phone number. If they don't have a cell phone or are not providing a cell phone, that's fine. The reason I say that it's best if it's a cell phone number is because we have the capability of sending text message marketing or text message for Google reviews, things like that, to this contact through this portal. So that's why a cell phone number is best here. Contact type, lead, if they're already a customer, or lead, great. And then save. That's all there is to it. Now, the reason I wanted to show you that is because getting reviews, that's the main thing that we were working on. You can enter their name, and I'll just start typing in mine. So if you select the name with the phone number, this client check-in is actually what's going to send them a please leave us a Google review via text message. If you select this one with the email address, it will send that contact an email with please leave us a Google review. It's quite simple. That's all there is to it. And then once you select one, boom, and that's it. Now, if this particular contact is already in your database, in your contact list, all you have to do, you don't have to add the contact as I showed you a second ago by adding contact here. All you have to do is just go to client check-in and enter their name. Boom, and there it pulls up. Now, I will say that you can add a contact simply by clicking check-in client, typing their name and their phone number or email address. Always use the area code for the phone number. And that will add them to your contact list. But if you add their name and their phone number here, that's all you're going to have in this list. You won't have their email address. Or if you add their name and email address, then you're not going to have their phone number here in this list. So that's why if you're adding a new contact, I would recommend coming over here to contacts, hitting the plus button, and adding their information. Now, what if you've got a spreadsheet? You've got a new list of contacts that you are adding to the list right here, import contacts. You select a file, you go through the steps, you follow the prompts, and it just asks you to match the fields, phone number to phone number, email to email address, and that sort of thing. It's very simple, very straightforward, and that's how you do that. You just look for this button right there. Now, if you want to look at the reviews that you've gotten, just click reputation, reviews, and here are those reviews. This is that right now my Facebook page is disconnected. This is my personal account, so that's why it's not showing my Facebook reviews. But there's actually more Google reviews in there too, come to think of it. Anyways, so they leave a review, and then you want to leave a note. All you got to do is type it in. Thank you. I would recommend leaving a more thorough response than just thank you. Something that looks better. Something that's more heartfelt and thorough, because that's one of those triggers for Google that says it's a real person with a on both ends. It's not just bots and things like that. So Google likes to see that. You can see the review requests. This is just me doing a lot of tests myself. You can see when it was sent, who it was sent, opened, and all that stuff. So that's how you manage the reviews. Contacts and reviews. That's the main thing. Now, let me go ahead and show you this. In marketing is where you can send, these are campaigns. These are the automation campaigns that if you wanted to set up emails to be sent once every week, once every couple days, automatically. And you've got 3 or 5 emails in that sequence of emails. This is where you're creating that campaign. Bulk emails is where you can create that. Here it is. It's filling up. It's a template. You can create the email and send it to the entire list, just a one-off thing. And it's a very easy to use email builder. That's where you do that. If you wanted to build a specific form, say this is one of the things I'm doing for you, but I would likely do for you. Form builder is the form like a contact us. It's the name, phone number, email address, message, what can we help you with, kind of thing. And then that's what you embed on your website. And then whenever the contact goes to your website and fills out the form to make contact with you, then they end up in your CRM, in your ProfitThrust CRM. And then at that point, they can now be easily added to email campaigns. You can email the broadcast emails to them. If they enter their cell phone number, then you can send text message marketing to them as well. Okay, so those are just a couple of brief things that I wanted to show you about your ProfitThrust CRM. There's lots of capabilities, and maybe we'll get in there and poke around and see what all it can do. If you have any questions, of course, you can always ask. That's about it. Thank you very much.